Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a haul in retrospect. We are looking at what I bought last year, end of February and March, and where it is now, how I feel about it now, and all those fun things. Quite confronting, these videos always, and I always think I'll take a mental note of this and then I will not buy or do things the same way. It's been working over the years, so this is, I think, the second year I do this type of video, and I still see mistakes in my purchasing, and I'm not aiming for perfection, absolutely not, but I am aiming for less waste or more smart purchasing and things like that. So let's immediately get into it. I had cut my hair last year, so I was in a dire desire for the Dyson hair dryer, and I didn't buy that one because it's very expensive. I instead bought the Bellissima Diffon, which is a diffuser. It's an exclusively a diffuser. You cannot remove the diffuser head. You cannot use it as a, like, you cannot change the head to put it as a normal hair dryer. And I don't know, I might have used it 5-6 times in a year. And that is a bit the reason why I didn't want to buy the Dyson, because I don't dry my hair. I air dry my hair. I don't have the patience for it. I usually like to wash my hair in the morning, so then I just leave it wet all day. Don't care. I plan it so that I don't have to go anywhere, or in the summer I just really don't care. So I don't dry my hair. So this was a purchase for 40 euros that was okay. I actually think it's nice in the sense that it's very easy to use. It's very lightweight. I can have it on my hair, and it's quite a simple way to diffuse. But I haven't really seen an improvement in the texture of my curls, or like the styling is better when I use it. It just dries my hair, and it's also possible that I'm just not putting either the right products or enough products on my hair, but other than that, I haven't seen incredible things. I do enjoy it. I do like having this better than when I had a diffuser attachment to my regular hair dryer. That was, I don't know, it wasn't the official attachment, so it was just flimsy. It will go all over the place, and I just wasn't into using it. And this is much easier, and it's much lighter than a normal hair dryer. So yeah, I also thought a few times about like selling it and passing it along or whatever, because I don't really need it because I dry my hair so little. On the other hand, if I want to dry my hair, I need to dry my hair, then I have something that is a diffuser. A bit double, not the best purchase of my life, but also not very expensive. I had bought a lot of stuff for my hair, apparently. I bought the Gyada strengthening hair gel with spirulina and aloe, and actually this lives like this now. I am pretty much finished with it, and I used it religiously pretty much every time I wash my hair. I wash my hair 1 to 2 times a week, and yeah, I like it because it's not crunchy. It's quite a flexible hair gel, but it doesn't, I mean, I have it, do I have it on today? I think I do have it on. Like, it doesn't, it's now day whatever of my hair, but it doesn't really do, it doesn't hold a lot, and it doesn't really do much for my hair, so I'm not gonna repurchase it, but I make a point of finishing these products. Another product from that same order, same brand, is the Modeling Light Cream for curly hair. I use this as a, like just a curl cream. On wet hair, I do this and then the gel, and then I scrunch to get the texture of the hair that I want, or the curls that I want. Again, I don't think this is enough hold for me, but I also don't have very curly hair. I have more wavy hair, but I can get better curls than with these two products. But those are almost finished, and I've been really trying to finish them. And from that order, this one is pretty much unopened. This is the Curl Sculpting Fluid Gel for defined curls. This one has just a soft hold. It is, again, just a curl cream, and I'll be using it once the other one is finished. And I have no opinion on it. It's a year old, never used that. Another product that I never used, but that has made quite a big impact in my family actually last week, is this guy right here. This is the L'Oreal Vive Dream Lengths 8-second Wonder Water. And apparently everybody was raving about it last year. I never tried it because you have to put it on in the shower and then rinse it off. So it's like a conditioner, but it's really like to heal your hair. I don't exactly know how it works, and it's especially for long hair. And I haven't had long hair in quite some time, and I feel like my hair doesn't really need help on the lengths, to be honest. It's quite healthy and thick, and it doesn't feel dry at all. So I didn't need this. On the other hand, my daughter is now exploring the bathroom more and more, opening my drawer with all of my backup hair stuff, got this, and I thought, okay, it's harmless, it's sealed, never opened, the tip up here is sealed. What she did was open the big one and then pour it all over herself. And the bed, our bed. So my bedroom smelled like this until I figured it out, and she was crying. She's like, what did I do? I'm all wet. And she was soaked. And luckily we had like a fleece cover on top of the bed because it was still cold, and that one now went into the wash. Her clothes went to the wash, and the bedroom doesn't smell like it anymore. But yeah, so half of it is gone into my bedding, and I haven't tried it yet. These are already 2 products that I bought last year and I didn't try. Then moving on to makeup, I bought another product that I didn't use. I bought it last year. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, and I bought it as a backup because last year I was done with one. But because of the pregnancy, I didn't really use my Dip Brow Pomade last year, and therefore this is new unopened. I was just looking at it. Looks like they put even less product than usual in here, or they changed the packaging from the previous one, because now this glass bit is completely see-through, and I don't know if there's less product than usual. Also, it's a 6-month shelf opening, and it's 4 grams of product. I'm really curious. Too bad I threw away my previous one. I'm really curious if they changed the packaging or not, or if it's just my impression. Anyways, that was something I didn't need to buy last year, because apparently a year later I'm still here and I haven't used it. Something I did use, and it was the same order from Look Fantastic, is the Inky List Succinic Acid Blemish Treatment. I actually use this a lot. It's a little white cream that you use as a spot treatment, and I've used it all year. I have not touched my Mario Badescu drying cream, which is not my favorite way of applying a spot treatment. It's actually quite drying, whereas this one is a cream, and I apply it on when I feel spots coming up, so just when they're still very far under the skin, and even when they're already up. And I think that in 2-3 days it really helps getting them just away, gone. And yeah, I would repurchase this. I like it, and I like, from now on I will not get spot treatments unless they are in such a little tube form, because it lasts longer, it's less of a mess, it's a really easy applicator with a little tip. It has a green color so that you color correct your redness of the spots, but then again I only use it at night. But I like it. I would repurchase it, that is for sure. Last year I also purchased the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, and I used it quite a bit. I was under the impression that I would be done with my Nabla powder by now, and I could have this as my everyday powder. That hasn't happened, and that's because I am very resistive of throwing this out. But then again, maybe I should. It's very old. I got a lot of use out of it. It has a big pan. I don't know. I can't throw it out. So therefore, I have not used this as much as I would like to. Maybe it's time though. I've had it for a year. Maybe I should just make it my everyday powder. And then of course I bought another powder because this year, right? In the last haul I showed you the Pat McGrath powder I bought. Apparently it's a yearly thing. I buy a powder a year. I don't know. If it's only that one powder a year, I'm even surprised. From Vinted last year, I purchased the very hyped Gucci bronzer. It's what I am wearing right now. And I still don't know how I feel. It was pre-loved. I mentioned it was more used than I thought it would be. So I could still see the Gucci sign writing here in the middle. Now I can't anymore because I've used it. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, the packaging is gorgeous, but the tone of it, I think, is a little bit too red for me. I would have liked it a little bit less red, and maybe it was just my mistake in picking this shade. This is shade number 3, by the way. And it's still like I'm not in love with it. And I don't know what to do about that feeling. I feel like I want to get rid of it. And on the other hand, I'm like, but when I use it, it looks okay. I just don't love it as much as I like hold dear in my heart the Soleil Tan de Chanel, for example, by Chanel, obviously. So I don't know. I'm a bit double. This is the one that's actually on the chopping block if I'm gonna get the Pat McGrath bronzers, because I don't need to have both, one or the other. So yeah, a bit double there. Last year at this point, this guy came out, the Beauty Bay Earthy palette, and I purchased it at launch because it is a ginormous green palette. Let me see if I don't blind you with a mirror. It's a ginormous green palette, but I liked the bigger version. This is a 42 shade one because it had these 2 rows of neutrals to counterbalance. Since even today I am wearing green. Today I'm wearing the ABH Nouveau palette. But I like to balance that with some neutrals. However, I have not used this in months, and I have my favorite shades from it, but I do not use these cool tones up here at all, or these more very light, yeah, more blue toned aquamarine type of shades. These ones up here, this like green, grass green, I don't use either. And I really concentrate on the murky greens. So I am still in doubt. Maybe this is a good moment to discuss it with you guys, and maybe you can help me. Should I depot the shades that I like and keep them in a smaller palette? Would that make sense? Or is it better if I just get rid of the whole palette? Because I haven't touched it in so long, like a long time. And I even think I had it in my project pan, or in my project 10 uses last year. And I did use it 10 times. And there's quite a few shades that I like. Are they unique enough? I don't know. Maybe we should go on a duping expedition, and I should film it and then see if I can dupe this palette. I might just decide to give it away. Or sell it, put it on Vinted, something like that. It's been used very, very little, so it can still have a lot of love. In that order, the gift with purchase was this Brush Up Brow Soap, and I discussed it in my declutter, I think. I tried it a few times. You do need water to activate it, so it is just like a brow soap. You cannot use it dry. And I don't know, I have the original brow soap, I have brow gels. I have not used this. I only tried it for the sake of talking about it here, giving my opinion. Not really useful, but it was a great gift with purchase, and I just don't know what to do with it now. I wish we could choose gift with purchases. Then I went on a pretty big nail polish craze at that point last year. I am happy to report that they were successful nail polish purchases. 2 of them especially. I bought the shades Mademoiselle and Ballet Slippers. They're both sheer pinks, or sheer, yeah, like my nails but better type of shades, and especially Mademoiselle I use a ton. Can you see that there's like nail polish missing? I have that never on my nail polishes, but I have used these a lot, and they're very beautiful. And actually I was thinking of putting on a layer now because I don't have time to do my nails, and I wait to put color on my nails the day after, or the day that after I have washed my hair, so that then they don't get damaged or chip while I wash my hair. So I might actually do a layer today, just quickly, on one of these. So that's Mademoiselle and Ballet Slippers. Ballet Slippers is more pigmented and less sheer than Mademoiselle. Then I purchased Fiji. This is a very pale pink. I've worn it maybe 2 times. My battery died. I was saying, the shade Fiji I used only a few times this year, and yeah, it's nice. It's a very, very pale pink, but it is a pink. And this is also something that I would definitely wear in this time of the year. And I have already, because I always mention January, February and March, these months moving from winter to spring, when you have the more bright, sunny, cold days, are the days where I go for my cool tone, very light shades. So the lavenders, the baby blues and the baby pinks. And yeah, not that I needed this, but I keep it because it's actually quite unique and pretty. Then I purchased greens. This is Willow in the Wind. I think it was part of the spring collection from that last year. Could it be the only green? And I have not really worn it more than once or twice. I have this thing with buying greens and then not wearing them enough, because I feel like I always have green on my nails. I don't know. So I might actually try it on and decide whether I should declutter it or not, because I am in this phase with my nail polish collection that it's in boxes still, because I have not found a way to store it in my bedroom in a way that is easy for me to reach and to see what I have. And I instead pick out every couple of months some nail polishes that I think will fit the season, put them in a bag, and I pick from that bag to do my nails. So this one didn't really come up. And when I do that from that bag and I try something on that it doesn't suit me or I don't like, I literally put it immediately, take pictures, put it on Minted and put it away, because my nail polishes are barely used because I have so many, but I do use them regularly through the year, just a couple of times a year because I have so many. It's an issue. We discussed it during my inventory. But yeah, maybe this one would be a next one to do this experiment with, instead of putting the sheer pink on, because those I know I love. I placed also a Vinted order for a nail polish that I wanted, that was Mink Muffs. I can't find it right now, but I know I like it. I wore it recently. It's a very nice, like, taupey brown, perfect for that end of fall or end of summer, fall, a little bit cozier weather. Really, really like that one. And the girl put in there also this shade right here, which is Aperitif, which is this bright, bright red. I don't wear red on my nails very often. Some people only wear red on their nails. I don't. I wear red on my toes, pretty much exclusively, but not on my fingernails, because I like to match that to my outfits, and I don't really wear red as a color in my clothes. Yeah, I still need to try it actually, but I like to have a bright red, and this is like a classic from Essie. And the final item was this guy right here, which is Totally Played by Essie in the Gel Couture line. And this I mentioned in my haul, and I stand by it. I pretty much bought it because of FOMO. It was a collection that hadn't come to Europe that quickly. It was fall the year before last, and I had found it, was it on Beauty Bay? Probably, when I bought the Earthy palette, and I just bought it at full price for like 14 euros, ridiculous. And it's a beautiful murky green, but as I said, I have so many greens that I don't really wear them all as much as I'd like to, because I want to wear them each at least once, and then yeah, if you do your nails once a week or twice a week, then you want to maybe change, and I don't know, it doesn't get the wear I want. I wore it maybe once or twice this year. Very sad. Beautiful shade, more for the end of summer and fall for me, I feel like. Beautiful grungy green. And that was the haul from last year. I thought that this one would get its own video instead of merging it with my own beauty haul of this year, so that apparently I had to talk a lot about all of the products in both cases. So I hope you enjoyed the double divided way of doing these videos. And let me know down below, what should I do with my Gucci bronzer? What should I do with my earthy palette? I'm still a bit, yeah, not convinced about keeping, like I'm keeping them, but I'm not using them as much as I should, or loving them as much as I'd like to. And that's always a little bit of a difficult place to be in with your makeup. Thank you so much for watching. I never remind you, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. It's nice to hang out, and I'm looking forward to chatting with you in the comments. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.